World Cup qualification. What are you hoping for from that group?
I'm hoping for a nice group, which we never get. So it's up there. And I'm hoping that we're still in with a shout at the very last game of our campaign. That's what I hope. I don't want to be done within a year and then we have to play 4 games that don't mean anything. I want to fight till the very end. And so when it comes to our last game, we're fighting for something. That's what I want. And I think we're good enough for that.
Oh, there we are.
She called it, didn't she?
She
called it 17 months ago. Jess has got her wish. A beautiful sunny night, Rodney Parade. All or nothing.
It is Women's World Cup qualifier night. It's the Women's World Cup qualifier, Wales versus England. As Mr. Mora said, it's all or nothing, and we're pretty much all in for all.
That's right. Obviously, we don't know the result now. You do when you're watching this. So what we're going to do is really look at the overall sort of what this has done for Welsh football and women's football in Wales, and looking at how the future, because it goes beyond this game, Al, doesn't it? It goes beyond it.
It is indeed. Yes, and talking about the future, grassroots time as well in this edition of FC Cymru. I've been to Baglan Boys and Girls Club, where they have grown exponentially over the last couple of seasons, including in the girls' youth ranks as well. Fantastic club, and we're going to find out more about them.
Yeah, and Dan Jardine, we sent him down to Haverfordwest for the Nathaniel Cup first round match between Haverfordwest and Llanelli. The Trundle Derby, we called it. Unfortunately, Lee wasn't there, but we did find out about 2 great clubs.
But check out this behind us, right? A fan fest, an actual fan fest at a Women's Welsh International. Who'd have thought it? What?
This needs A, a montage, and B, Swan Abbey.
A little bit about how long you've supported Wales.
Well, last year I started playing football, and it sort of got me inspired because I got hit in the face. But I supported Wales for a year basically, because I only started last year.
And how much do you like coming to watch this Wales women's team?
I love it. I wish I could just go back in time and watch it over and over again, probably.
Who's your favourite player?
I think they're all good because they work as a team, not just individually.
And how about you girls? Who do you think? Who's your favourite player?
All of them.
All of them?
Same as Fiona. All of them.
Yeah. Do you think something like this would make you come back and support the women even more?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Who's your favourite player?
Sophie Ingle.
And why would you say Sophie Ingle?
Because I did this homework I had to do, so I had to search up a football player, and I chose Sophie Ingle because I overheard someone talking about her.
And what did you have to write about Sophie?
So I had to write what she did to become a footballer and things like that. And because I started reading it, I thought she's the best person ever.
And would you like to be more like Sophie Ingle?
Yes, exactly like Sophie.
Who's your favourite player?
Probably Sophie Ingle. She's probably one of the best players there. She's captain in the game, so that's good. And I just really like her personality and everything.
I'm hoping, fingers crossed, for 1 or 2-0 to Wales.
Hopefully they'll win. So it's a big game because it's going to be close probably.
How excited are you to see them doing so well?
Yeah, very, because mostly it's normally the men's stadiums are full and then the women's are empty. But you can see how many people there are here, and it's...
Come on Wales! Come on Wales!
Oh, wonderful scenes.
Makes my heart swell, if I'm honest with you. Look at it. Beautiful scenes, beautiful sunshine, Wales shirts everywhere, spit 58 hats. What more can you want?
That's magnificent, magnificent stuff. So many kids around as well. They are the future of the game. And speaking of the future of the game, it's grassroots time. Now, I went to see a team called Baglan Boys and Girls Club earlier on in the week. Now, to give you a bit of context, they are a Gareth Bale free kick away from the likes of Port Talbot and Avon Lido, Goitra and a host of other clubs that are all trying to attract players in their area. So let's find out how they've managed to grow so quickly in the space of just a couple of years.
Long day.
It's a long day.
What's the time?
It's not even
It's not even 12 o'clock.
Good grief! I can't believe the setup. You must be shattered, Ryan. You've been here since what time this morning?
I think I slept there overnight. I'm not sure, but about 6:45.
I'm seeing stormtroopers and Ghostbusters going past. Even intergalactic empires turn up to your football festival.
Galaxy far, far away.
We're a Baglan Boys and Girls Club. This is a club which, let's be honest, has exploded in popularity over the last couple of years. Tell me where you started, tell me where you're at.
Well, I mean, I started personally. I was youngster growing up in the area and played for clubs since I was 10. Coached some youngsters when I became senior coach. And then I went away and pursued my own endeavours in football. And we started off the girls section about 2 years ago.
Well, the girls section I think you're particularly proud of.
Oh yes. Our last count was about 117 girls playing, and with it we have influx of the boy section as well. So football's just the vehicle that they use because they learn so much life skills and so on and so forth. It's massive. I think we are doing something right. What it is, I don't know how we're doing it, but it's working.
Sam and Davies, an absolute joy to see you here. Welcome to Baglan. What do you think?
Brilliant, lovely setup. I just had a little tour of the inside little football pitch here in the change rooms, and they're refurbing it to come and see so many kids here. It's brilliant. It's a great idea.
Yeah. And you're here with McDonald's, and McDonald's, they're a big supporter of community football as well. It's invaluable to have that sort of support, isn't it?
Oh, massively. I mean, I grew up in West Wales, and we really didn't have anything like this back then. So to see what they're trying to do to promote the game and to get kids enjoying themselves, like just walking around, like they're all laughing and joking, which is obviously what it's all about. And if they can keep that going, then the kids are hopefully going to come back and play football for the next 20, 30 years.
We are literally in the thick of it. Football's going on all around us here. Yeah. I mean, that's got to be a big. That's got to be a big moment of pride for you when you see the turnout here.
When you set stuff up like this, you're thinking who's going to turn up? Anyone going to turn up at all? But on the day when people start turning up and football and the kids are starting playing football, you can see it. The age groups, you got under 6, under 7s, under 8s, under 9s, kids down here. You look around, girls, boys, you can't get better than that, can you? For grassroots football, that's tremendous.
What do you do with these kids? What's the philosophy that you're trying to instill in them?
Kids have fun. Mix the teams, ability-wise. Doesn't matter if a kid can't pass 5 yards or 30 yards. It's all about getting the kids down here, enjoying them. No kid gets turned away. All the kids are down here, helping them join in whenever they can. There's teams down there, all they want to do is win. You're talking kids 8 and 9, all they ask to win all this time. It's not about that, it's about kids playing football, any abilities, just get them down here, girls and boys, and we just try and mix them up as much as we can.
What's your name?
Laurie Wera.
And you play for Wales?
Under 15s.
Under 15s and
16s.
And your name is?
Nee Thomas.
And?
Carl Holmes, and I play for under 15s.
Tell me something that's annoying about your coaches here. What would you not like doing?
My father.
The coach is your dad?
Yes. And the other coach is her dad. Yeah.
So when you get home, does the coaching carry on? Do they still talk to you in that coachy voice?
Yeah. Carry on in the car, what I've done good, what I've done
My
not
coach is
bad.
now.
You've totally just been set up. So you coach this young lady here?
I do, yes. She played for the under-16s Baglan this year. I've been.
And you also have the joy of being her father?
I do, yeah. Yeah, I got twins playing, so it's double trouble for me, yeah.
What do you guys get out of it then?
Well, I think personally for me, seeing how much more confident my daughter is, she's not just got school friends, she's got friends now from all over Footall and further afield.
Where do you see Baglan BGC going?
We're aiming to take a women's side into the South Wales Women's and Girls League, but we're hoping to build stands and hospitality areas and a youth club. So it's not just football; it's engaging the community and getting kids down here and enjoying themselves.
Well, you better go back to it then. You've actually got a football festival to run today. Yeah, you have. Yeah. I'm going to sit here and enjoy my tea and have one of your lovely bacon sandwiches.
Cheers, pal.
Cheers, man. Thank you. Off you go.
Oh, I love that. I love that. What a great club Baglan seems to be.
No, it's a tremendous day. Thank you very much to Baglan for hosting us, and good luck for the season and for the future as well. Fantastic stuff.
Good stuff, good stuff. Right, Nathaniel MG Cup. Before we kick off here, as the excitement is building around the place, and
Nerves.
But yeah, there's a West Wales derby between Haverfordwest County and Llanelli. We sent along Dan Jardine to find out a little bit more about the two teams and their respective campaigns this year. Haverfordwest, they're trying to get in the Welsh Premier this year, aren't they? Going for it. You got taller.
Hello and welcome to West Wales, where tonight Haverfordwest County welcome Llanelli to the coast for a match of first round MG Cup action under the floodlight. In terms of form at the minute, Llanelli have just about been adjusting to life back in the Welsh Premier League, improving on their opening day 7-0 defeat. They've managed to get 4 points in the last 2 games, a win and of course more recently a 1-1 draw against Barry Town. Haverfordwest, however, been setting the pace in Division 1. Their most recent fixture, they ended up dismantling Pontypridd by 10-1. That was probably thanks to their new striker, Lee Trundle. Lee Trundle not here tonight, of course, but however, that doesn't seem to affect the mood here. They all seem pretty positive, and the football seems to be going quite well, especially despite this grey clouds here tonight. Okay, so I'm here with Motti. It's half-time, 1-0 to Haverfordwest. How'd you rate that performance so far?
Very good. They passed the ball well. A lot more width than last season. They're playing much better this season, so we're after promotion, especially with Lee Trundle here as well.
And obviously, I mean, the season's only just kicked off, but how'd you rate your chances?
About 90%.
Very confident then?
Yeah, very confident, yeah.
It's been quite a positive start for the season for yourself, especially. You managed to get a goal against Barry the other week. How good was it to kind of get off the mark?
Yeah, it was good. It was obviously our first game of the season against Connors Keys. We were way off it. Like, obviously we played Kevin Druids away. We were 2-0 down half time. We were way off it again, and then the second half for some reason a complete different team. And then we came back and won 3-2. I say we were unlucky against Barry because obviously conceding in 96 or whatever minute it was, but that's football too. I think we're capable of staying up, if I'm honest, if we all perform. I think it's just how far we want to test. Like, obviously anything can happen if we keep playing the way we can play. I believe that can be there or thereabouts in the middle of the table. We should stay up, but it's football, you don't know what comes, what happens.
As we're looking at this game now, there are 5 or 6 boys who are under the age of 19 playing, and we think that that's the way forward for Haverfordwest, and it should be the way forward for a lot of clubs in Wales, because that's good for Welsh football. The philosophy of the football club is to bring on these local kids. We're using as much as we possibly can of local talent, with the likes of your Trundles, with the likes of your Antonio Fututos coming in. These are experienced Welsh League players, Welsh Premier League players, and they'll bring the others along very well.
We've got a big squad down here of mainly local young lads, and it was an opportunity for some of them to come and get some game time tonight, and we spoke to them about that before the game, and about taking that opportunity, and the way they performed tonight, the young lads in particular, they took that opportunity and they've done well, and going forward it gives me a few difficult decisions. We need to be competitive at the top of the league each year, and as long as we're competitive, then that's all I'll ask for as a manager. You need a bit of luck maybe, and the rub of the green to win league titles. So as long as we are towards the top end of the league, then maybe I'll keep my job. I don't know.
Lauren, first of all, hard luck. It was a really tough game, but when you look around the stadium, when you look around when the bus arrived, is there a feeling of pride? Is there some part of you that can find solace in this?
There has to be. The difference from when we started this to the amount of people, young players, families that we've touched, and they've got here tonight, and they were singing till the end. The anthem, even after 5 minutes after the whistle had gone, was brilliant. They've done everything, and what's nice from that is that they've come and gone, it doesn't matter what the result is, we're behind you. So yeah, there's definitely positives. Look how far we've come. If you'd have said this at the start, would we have all gone, oh, go on then, we'll take you to the last game? Definitely.
Laura, 11 hours you kept a clean sheet for.
Yeah, well,
11 hours.
That's a great stat, not gonna lie.
You gave it to me, so yeah, it is a great stat.
No, someone just gave it to me in the crowd, so
did they?
Yeah, it's something to look back on. I think after this game, we can't put our heads down. Look at us, we got 7 or 8 clean sheets. We competed against a team like this back in April, against Russia. We've got Bosnia, and we were all fighting for it. So we've done so well to get where we are now. So we can only be proud of ourselves where we've got to.
It's only going the right way, isn't it, women's football?
Yeah, definitely. I think the fact that this was such a big game tonight. Normally you'd see a lot of the groups are already won before the last couple of games, whereas you've got so many groups that are wide open and so many teams with so much quality that could qualify for a World Cup. And that's what's attracting the fans, is the quality is going up. So it's great for women's football, and it's great for everyone involved.
In 2 years, a lot has changed, and it was awesome knowing that this stadium was going to be full before we'd even stepped on the pitch. That means now we've just got more to come. There's no limits now. We need to be competing in every qualifying campaign, not just this one. So I think this is the groundwork for everything to come.
So guys, it's been an emotional evening, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
But so many positives to take from this game.
Huge amount of positives. It was just, my heart swelled when I saw that fan fest outside, when I saw the atmosphere in here, when I saw the girls getting their standing ovation at the end, when all the fans stayed. I think women's football can only grow from here.
And as we were just saying with Laura O'Sullivan, it was the way that 3-0 defeat and the fans still stayed behind and they were cheering on our girls. They're idols now. These players are idols.
Absolutely, and they've done that by the way that they've conducted themselves, but on and off the field, the interaction that they've had with the fans, the accessibility that they have, and you can see that they appreciate that. They feed off that, and that's immense to see. So building on that is going to be so important going forward. I hate saying going forward, but I've just said going forward. But legacy is going to be so important now, and you can tell, you're talking to the girls, they're on it. They want more of this. They want Euro qualification, so let's get on it.
Yep. They're ready, and so are we.
We'll be there following them. We won't be giving up on them, not a chance. And we'll be back in a couple of weeks for the very next FC Cymru, and it's International Week, so happy days. Right, we'll see you all soon. Take care.